Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's going to be a really quick video. Thanks to RJ for sending over a bunch of wheels for me to review. I appreciate it. This is just to let you know, I've reviewed all these wheels, and a few of you have been asking me what's the best wheel I've reviewed. It's the one I own, the Bavarian SimTech Alpha Advanced version. I can recommend that hands down as the best wheel on the market right now. It's a great wheel. It does everything you'd want a wheel to do. It's you get the advanced version. It's got clutches. It's got additional pedals. It's got the multi-link. It's got the beam tech. It's got the thick grips that feel good. And I don't have massive hands, so if they work for me, they'll work for just about anybody. Ergonomically, the wheel feels good. I think the only gripe that I had is if you have hands like me, it's hard to reach the top buttons all the way in the corner. But for the most part, you're fine. You'll reach everything, and it feels really good in hand. So the Asher Arturo Pro, that's a wheel I really like. I think Asher makes a hell of a good wheel. Both of them around the Bavarian Simtex around a little more than 1,000. The Asher Arturo Pro is a little more than 1,100. So those are the two best that I've reviewed so far. The DIY scene is absolutely great. I love, the Picornis, the Obvias, the Kodai Racing, the GR3S. I think guys at Velocitas are making great things. I mean, there's just a lot of wheels out there, and I think it's all about personal preference and your budget. Um, so the hardest wheel I've ever built was the Velocitas wheel. But that's the Lynx, but that's an old wheel for them. They've since made vast changes in how they build and stuff like that, and they've got a wheel coming out that I think everybody's gonna like. But again, Bavarian SimTech right now, Alpha is the king of the jungle, and everybody's trying to catch it. GSI Hyper SL, really good wheel, but like I felt just a little overpriced for what I think you get when you can just get the Hyper P1. I'd recommend the Hyper P1. You get a screen a little bit more, but if you need additional pedals, that will bump the Hyper P1 up quite a bit. But I think the Hyper SL maxed out sits in this weird place. It's $1,500 as a screenless wheel, and that's very expensive for a wheel without a screen. There's some wheels that I've reviewed that I go, I would never buy them. But they're not bad. They're just not my cup of tea. So that's my personal view on all of these sim wheels, all the gear. Check out the DIY scene again. A lot of people in that scene that are just doing great things. I'm going to do a video about all things DIY here soon and just share my insights, kind of where you should start off, what you should buy, and things like that. So as always, if you like my channel, if you think I'm pretty cool and you want to sub, go ahead and give me the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and I thank you for tuning in. Talk to you later. Peace.